remember this. One lug nut, one jack post, one can of fuel, one lap at a time.
All right,
your
Chad.
eyes on your job, everything will work out just perfectly.
Don't you just love Chad? He's good at making you feel good about yourself.
Okay. Woo! You're high. Talk it out.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till
It's just nice to have 4 and 5 viewers on a stream, so I'm used to having 0. This is new to me. Hello everyone. We are going to go qualifying here. Didn't realize my Alright, I'll fix that later. I had to do this at the last second, so we're going qualifying. The GT champions at Spa. I'm in the Corvette today. Also, later today, I'm going to be at 2 p.m. Central Time. I'm going to be running the Vet again at Spa 3-hour officials. So here we go. Wow, the track jumped to 90 degrees. Not doing that. Here we go. I got to change my tire pressure now. What's up, Corey Vaughn? In the Vet. This is a 1-hour race in a series that I've been racing. I've only raced 3 races in it, though. I've missed 4 or 5 of the rounds, so I'm not very far in the points. I had to work on some of those days, and so. But now it's the series finale. I'm gonna give it a shot because it's at Spa, and we're doing Spa next weekend for the 24-hour race. So, and then I'm going to do the Spa 3-hour today. It's going to be a separate stream from this one. But yeah, I'm going to have fun at Spa. Get some practice in before next week's race.
Green flag.
I had 6 people show up. Yeah, I know. I think it was actually 5. At least that's all I saw on the track when I watched the start of the race. But I only watched the opening laps.
But just start keeping an eye on that fuel pressure light for me.
I'm gonna run that Mustang. Ah, nice. Have you registered yet? I've already signed up. It's a bad lap. Yeah, it opened up a couple days ago. I'll send you a link in a minute. Threw that away. Holy crap.
Alright, man, that's it.
I don't know how in the heck he hit a 15.8 and 90-degree track temp. That's ridiculous. Yeah, let me go find that sign up. Yeah, go to the Mustang announcements in the GT Champions. Copying the link now. Are you my friends, Corey? Gotta be. Oh no. Okay, friends. I don't see you on my friends list, bro. Huh. I don't see you on my friends list. I'll post a link in here. I don't think it's gonna take. Well, there you go. Try that. All right, I need to go.
All right, guys, it's the last race. I'm starting as far back as I can so I don't bother anybody. Let's have fun. Remember, start on the green light and turn one and a rouge. That's going to be pretty tricky, so be careful. Let's have a fun race, guys. Excited to be on the track with you. Thanks for showing up, and have fun.
Have time for any of that crud. All right, cool. Yeah, I signed up like 2 or 3 days ago.
1, 2, 3. 1 to go. The estimated strength of field is 2,034.
Testing.
Left side on the restart.
1, 2, 3.
Loud and clear.
All right, fellas. Get refocused.
Good to see you guys.
Everybody settle in. Make sure all your equipment's correct. Jack looked at all that stuff. You guys might want to try to do some work on the back side of pit wall here. Get your shoes dry. If nothing else, for when you get up on the wall, get some towels or something put on top of the wall so that you don't slip when you jump off. Closed. Closed. Line up behind the pace car.
It started me low on fuel. I can't believe it started me low on fuel. I need to change that. I guess they did another BOP change because my setup started me a gallon short on fuel. I have not enough to finish the race. I will be pitting at the end of the first lap.
Slide back in your seat, buddy. Pull back on your steering wheel one more time. Get familiar with the surroundings there. How about pace cars off? Be ready. Crash behind you. Green flag. Closed. No, it's open, it's open, it's open. Hit the gas, boss man. Get after it. Right side, still there. Sliding through the grass. Shocker. Clear. left side. Still there at your door. Still there. Clear, clear. Left side. Still there. Still there. Clear, clear, clear. Doing your thing, my man.
Yeah, Jeremy, I'm short on fuel though. Okay. Love you, honey.
P10 is the fastest car on the track. 17.412. Get that fucker out of the way. Tell him to keep on going or move. I'm on it. Left side. You're clear. P9 is the fastest car on the track. 17.208.
Thanks, Luke.
P9 is the fastest car on the racetrack. 16.921. nothing out the back. The interval is 6. Lots of room out the back. The gap, 7.4. job, man. Nothing out the back. The interval is 7.8.
I'm almost under a minute on fuel saving to go. I was well over a lap and a half. Now I'm half a lap. My pace out front is faster than the second place guy, and so I'm able to save a crap ton of fuel. And in doing that, I'm also saving my tires too. Let's see what it says at the line. 46 seconds.
Genuinely, not being sassy.
I'm having to lift way early on a lot of this stuff though and just keep a steady pace of 18 flats and 18 twos. I'm just lucky that the guy behind me is not pushing me harder. It is my teammate though. I'm also slower to get back on full throttle too, that helps. And I'm staying 5th gear through Puhan. That helps. See what it is, the line this time. 38 seconds. when I say the time there, 38 seconds, that means that's how many seconds shy of fuel I am for the finish. 38 seconds. So let's see. What's the timer on this one right now? I don't know. And we are 29 seconds. Yes, please. 2 junior hamburgers, please. Sweet tea. Never mind, you made tea, but I want 2 junior hamburgers, please. No cheeseburgers. Thank you. I don't think she's still on Leviticus. She just logged on enough to hear me say what I wanted, but that's funny. If I wasn't racing, I'd send her a text just to be funny. Shows that I'm under 20 seconds short of fuel. Maybe a few more laps and I'll be good. I'll still have to run this pace. But at the moment it seems like I'm at this pace, I'm faster than second place. Yeah, definitely worth a try. That's funny. Something happened to second place. Oh, they're fighting.
He knows you're coming.
It's a teammate.
Left side, clear.
Although I might be able to make it on this here coming up, it keeps flashing 2 minutes 30 something seconds. I'm wondering if my pace is so fast, if I don't slow it down even more, I have to go an extra lap. And so that means I'll be a lap shy on fuel. We'll see what happens when I get closer to the finish. As of right now, I'm 10 seconds shy of fuel. I'm under 2.5 minutes on the other one, which is still over a lap shy on fuel. I'm gonna keep my slow pace. Like, this is a really slow one.
Sorry about that. I used to get the shit out of it. Give you an idea how much fuel I'm saving. I'm going about a second slower than I would hope to be in a race, just to save fuel. Luckily, Patrick's in a battle with Sierra. That wasn't ideal. Says I'm 2:19 shy on the longer run, which is about a lap now. Need to lift longer. Added an extra 15 foot right there. Hey Chris, is there any kind of mandatory tire change? Hello?
I want to say yes, but since you're my teammate, I'll tell you no. There hasn't been one for this whole series.
I love you.
All right, on the longer one, it says I'm 2 minutes, 17 seconds shy. On the one that I'm going by, it says that I'm good to go on fuel. Just gonna keep saving like crazy and hope that I don't have to go that extra lap. I've got a 14-second lead, but I don't know if I can, on that last lap, if I can keep him from passing me, because I'll have to give up 14 seconds or more. I don't know how much more fuel I can save in a lap. I mean, this is ridiculous.
Start getting a look at pit road. Going to be pitting in about 5.
It says I'm 214 now. It says I got 5 laps and I've done 22. That's 27 laps. It says we're only supposed to go 25.8, so I might be good.
Bitch to the floor, dog. You looking good.
Their pace has really slowed down as well. They may be in the same boat. Maybe. I'm driving a second to a second and a half slower than what I should be, especially on lower fuel. I should be hitting low 17s. There's another teammate, but that guy's pitting.
Right side. Clear by half.
Still says I'm 2:11 short if I have to go that extra lap. Got 9 minutes to go. Yeah, I think I'm short.
Front end, keep your eye open. Got one in the dirt coming back on. Nice and smooth. Just a couple more, we're gonna pit.
You're right, I think he had to pit. I really do. I really think he had to pit. I'm probably gonna have to pit too. 3 minutes. This needs to be under 220. Come on. Shit.
Gotta get going here a little bit. The gap is 9.6.
Yeah. Next lap is white flag.
Car behind you, just pitted. The next car behind you is pitted.
You know what? I got a pit. I got to. He's saving fuel too. I got a pit.
Pit this time, pit this time. There you go, buddy, bring her home now.
This sucks because my pit limiter is not working.
Here we come. 10 away. 5 away. And your mark now. Insert, come on. Go.
I'm in second, but I ain't gonna catch him 13 seconds. He's got to really save fuel. If I'd have known those guys were low on fuel, I would have pitted a long time ago.
creeping up on them, bud. You're doing a good job. The gap, 8.4.
He's got this.
Doing a good job, bud. Nothing out the back. The gap is 9.3.
What? Did you really just do that?
I bet it's check the flag, man. That's it. That's awesome, fellas. Man, ratings are going skyrocketing. Guys,
How did I just...
That was just awesome. Really good job, man.
Okay.
All right.
I'm confused why you let me do
I'm so happy
that.
I don't even know.
Okay. Race, guys. Patrick, if I'd
Whatever, David. That's fine. I'm just kidding. Good job, buddy.
have known you guys were short on fuel too, I'd have pitted earlier.
I feel like a couple of y'all were able to go way longer than me. I was like, what the hell? Or maybe it was an early pit, though.
Well, I was using 1.2 gallons of fuel a lap, and I went to using 0.98.
Damn, good job. I had it about an even one.
We all did. We had to all had to pit.
I sent them all a...
Thank you. Perfect. So, ladies and gentlemen, as we get our interviewees into the room, we have reached the end of an exciting final round of the Luke Mansky GT3 Open, brought to you by GT Champions. In P1, David Griffin with the masterclass of a performance in fuel saving and racecraft, bringing home the race win, followed by Oliver Schultz, pro champion in P2, and Javi Sierra rounding out the podium, P3 for the pro class. Wow. I am honestly speechless right now. Want to definitely show the pro Am some love. Jerry Jones in P1 there, followed by Sergeant Aurelian and Michael H. I'll get it one day. That is our pro Am podium for the day. And yeah, this was what a way to end it off, to send off the Luke Mansky GT3 Open in style. The chat is popping off right now.
Jerry is not joining yet, so you can start with Ollie if you want.
Absolutely. So, our first interviewee, Oliver, can you hear me, my friend?
Yeah, hello.
Hello there, sir. How are you doing today? How you feeling, man? This was a crazy round.
Yeah, I'm doing great. First lap was kind of weird. Everyone was on cold tires, and the Mustang spun out in front of me, got damaged. I had to pit early. I didn't pit for fuel though. I just went for damage because I thought no one was gonna go in for fuel, and I thought we won't run out. And then yeah, I just played the long game. Then my fuel calculator was saying I was gonna run out of fuel, so started fuel saving a lot throughout the last like 10 laps, and managed to make it to the last lap. And then everyone pitted, and I was in P1 for a bit. I just ran out of fuel on the last turn, and then I think it was like a photo finish, so just really unlucky there.
It was a photo finish indeed. 0.2 the difference between you and David, as I think David had a little bit of question about the fuel as well, man. But that is, of course, an exciting race, but got to be a gut wrencher, even though you're the champion, man. But wow, that was fun. Now, tell me a little bit about what it was like fighting through the grid. This was a little bit of a different race I've seen from you. What was that? What was that like fighting through everybody?
I mean, yeah, some people let me go, and then I did lose a little bit of time from others. Just stuck behind in the corners, losing about a couple seconds. But it was not that difficult to get through the grid. Just had to stay clean. Some people were making mistakes. I had to avoid that. And yeah.
Absolutely. So, even with the end of all of this craziness that was happening today, you're the pro champion, my friend. How's it feel being on the top podium, P1? You the man.
Feels great. I mean, I can't wait to get that coin. It looks really nice from what I've seen. Yeah, it just feels great. I think I have like over 100-point lead in the championship, so it's really good.
Absolutely. Picks, Chris, y'all got anything for our champion for today?
I do have something for him.
Yeah, boy.
So nice job, dude. Great, great job through the season. And I haven't mentioned it to your team owner, but he needs to find another couple fast guys to put you through your paces on the rest in the next season in the Mustang Challenge. That's for sure. But man, that was a great season for you, man. Congratulations. And your stuff is all packed up. It's going in the mailbox on Monday. So see how long it takes to get it there for you. Congrats.
Thank you.
Make sure to keep a tight hold of that as you taking it through school or wherever you're showing it off at. And I also got to let you know that Piotric has Piccolo on the way for you. So I don't know if you're a big Piccolo fan, but Piotric got it on the way. He's sending it your way. So when he sees you tomorrow, he'll be dropping that off. Ali, any closing thoughts, final thoughts? What's it like to be a champion, man? We've been really...
Yeah. It was a great season. Round 1 was great. First place, second round, DNF'd. Third, fourth. I think I won most of the races. I had 6 wins, I think. And yeah, this last round, I tried to go for the win, but just couldn't. Came down to the last lap. Yeah, just quite unlucky on the first lap as well, I think. And yeah.
Yeah,
Great
man, you
season.
win some, you lose some, but you display the heart of a champion all the way throughout. So again, on behalf of the whole GT Champions team, thank you and congratulations. And yeah, definitely looking forward to seeing how much faster you get.
Yeah, thank you.
Oliver Schultz, everybody, our pro champion for today. Picks who we got coming in next.
Let's go with David. Jerry never joined. Okay, let's go with David.
David Griffin, overall P1 after a crazy one. David, how are you feeling, my friend?
Confused. So I loaded
just walk me through it all. Walk me through it. What happened?
I even made an announcement on the Pace Lab, but I loaded my race setup for the 24 hours because this is what this is for, is to practice for next weekend. And I guess they did another BOP since 2 days ago because I didn't realize it until Pace Lab that it shorted me like 1.5 gallons. So not only was I short like they were, but I was even shorter than they were. And so the whole race, after I got about a 4-second gap, I went from burning 1.2 gallons to 0.98 just to try to save fuel. And luckily Patrick was in a battle. And so I was able to just lift for about 100 feet before all the big turns to just try to save as much fuel. And then when they started pitting, I was like, well, the next guy's 20 something seconds. I'll just save fuel. And then I realized it went a lap longer than what my timer was telling me. And I was like, dadgummit. So I had to pit, and I was hoping that Schultz was still having to save. And at the end, I just heard his interview. I thought he just let me by at the end, but apparently he said he was out of fuel. I'm going to go check that replay though, just to make sure he wasn't being too kind to me. But I did just watch the first lap because I thought maybe I caused that accident, but it just looks like that Mustang got his left rear in that sand too much and spun out. So unfortunate for those guys.
No, for sure. Yeah, no, absolutely. Absolutely. So after all of that, let me pull up my standings really quickly. I want to say You are.
I'm working on it right now. I'll have something
he's working on it right now,
semi-official for you.
So we got something semi-official coming, but we are at the final round. This is it. How are you feeling after the season? Looking back.
Well, I had to work on rounds 2 and 3. I came back for 4, and man, that was just the worst case of bad luck I've ever had over at gosh, I don't even remember the name of the track, Portland or something. I'd never even raced it before, but man, my Porsche got loose in that final chicane, and I crashed it and blew up the engine. So and then the next 2 weeks I had a 24 hours of Nürburgring, and I forget what I had going last weekend where I couldn't make it. So I've only made, this is my 4th race, I think. So I don't expect to be anywhere in the point standings.
But you are on P1 today, and today is your day, my friend. So you got that, big race win for the final round, and you really put on a show for us. So thank you.
Appreciate it. Yeah, luck finally struck.
Absolutely. Picks, Chris, you got anything for David here?
Not yet. I'm trying to get the scoring mostly done here for the guys. I'm almost finished. So keep talking, man. Tell them more stuff.
Hey, I only had 3 incident points today.
Yes, you did. There is one pro driver that didn't get any, and that was Jarmo. So he had a perfectly clean race, so he gets the bonus point, which I just added. So I'm almost done.
Absolutely, sounds cool. So, David, you think we're going to see you in any of these Mustangs?
I'm already registered. I registered 3 days ago.
So we will be. That'll be fun.
Yeah, I don't have to work, I don't think, in any of these rounds, except for I'll be on vacation the first week of August, so I'll probably miss 2 rounds there.
Okay.
Going to the Gulf Coast in Florida.
Oh, I have neighbors down
Nice.
on the Gulf Coast. So yeah.
Yeah, my rig doesn't fold up, so I can't take it with me.
I just saw earlier this week a guy that had he had put a driving simulator rig and everything in his sleeper cab of his truck with the Starlink and everything, so he could pull over and just do sim racing while he waits for his timer to let him drive the truck again.
I've checked out Starlink, awesome. But their downloads are slow, according to what I've been reading.
And expensive.
Oh yeah, twice the price for I think it was like 30 or 40 megabytes per second, where I'm getting 1 gig. Oh.
I have a customer out in the middle, what I was just at the other day, out near Yellowstone, and they have it. Download speeds are like 150 megs.
Okay, maybe it's just in my area then. But yeah, but he's still probably paying $300-400 a month for that. Is that, I looked at prices.
They're paying a lot for it, yeah.
And they had to purchase the equipment, depending on if you got the base or the next one up. That's $1,200.
Yeah. The big thing with Starlink is, I'm looking into it. I don't have it now, but you can just take the box and travel with it.
Right.
So for people that drive a lot of places, it's really nice.
There's a different version of it for that.
I go out and put my camper in the middle of the desert.
Yeah.
I still got internet. That's a pretty cool thing. And actually, it's in desert racing. There's so many communications between the car and the pit in the chase crew. They actually have Starlink in the trucks now, which is crazy.
Nice.
Like in the race trucks. It's such a unique application of Starlink.
Yeah, it's kind of the same thing that happened in the 90s when motorhomes developed, or they put satellites on motorhomes, and you could watch satellite TV. You just had to turn the satellite to where the signal was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm old.
I'm almost done.
Say old is good. I feel like a lot of people say old is good. We'll all be lucky to be old one day.
I guess so. Hey, are any of you guys running Spa 24 next weekend?
I'm hoping to.
Oh wait, duh. You're not in my car, but you're on my team.
I felt like that maybe that should have been figured out, but okay.
Well,
will y'all be racing under Hypre?
Oh yeah. Yeah, we got 5 cars, I believe.
Wow, that's a lot. I don't even know what car we're supposed to drive yet. It better not be this Porsche.
Well, I don't think your team is picked yet. We're still making the decision, but I think we just made the decision on the Corvette. I'm hoping that they do a fuel BOP because right now it's the worst of them. Yeah, we got 1, 2, 3. Oh, we only have 3 teams now. Okay, so we got Azure, Aurora, and Nova for Hyperi.
Okay, I believe you.
Final
Okay,
BOP
I
should come
believe
out on
you.
Wednesday, so they might make some more changes to the
to
the Corvette for you guys, hopefully.
Well, what's funny is I watched Ollie. I don't know if you guys watch Ollie, Basic Ollie, but he ran the vet on his first 3 hours. He's doing all 3 3-hour spas this weekend. And he was one of the only vets. It's all McLarens and BMWs and Mercedes. Mercedes is our second choice if we can't get the fuel to do what we want. But it's a 24-hour race. You know how much rain we're going to have and wrecks we're going to have, so...
By the way, I have
Making it to the
the
end.
semi-official scoring now. So for the pro class, presumably if there's not any incident reports or whatever, of course Ollie's already been crowned the champion. Javi comes in at second, and Andre Duna holds on to third. Jarmo missed it by about 12 points. So it's Ollie, Javi, and Andre are the top 3 in the pros. In the Pro-Am, already Lucius we knew. Chris Rise was second, but only by 4 points over Jerry Jones.
Oh.
So Jerry Jones was so close to getting a second place finish in the Pro-Am class. So close.
Oh,
Raphael
Jerry.
finished behind him by 11 points.
Wow.
Yep. I
That is
think if
amazing.
Raphael would have been able to hold it together a little bit more, that battle for third would have been really close.
Oh yeah, because they were about 3 or 4 wide there. I feel like for those first couple of laps, so that definitely would have made things interesting.
So there you have it. Let's see, David, where did you finish in the championship? You finished in
Probably 8th or 9th. 10th?
6th, yeah.
Oh,
You were
6th.
the last one in triple digits. Everyone else was in double digits going down.
Okay, I guess I got points for my last race that I DQ'd.
Well, let's see. You have a win.
I do.
You have 3 top 10s, and you just had 1 DNF. So you missed 1, 2. Hold on.
This is my 4th race out of the 8.
Oh yeah, because you didn't start. Yeah, a bunch of people didn't start the last race. But yeah, that's after the drop rounds are figured in and everything.
Okie doke.
Imagine where you could have been if you were able to make it to all of them. That would have been.
Yeah.
That would have been
Unfortunately, my job that I do, I have 4 jobs, but the one that I can't miss, I'm a stage manager. I also am a professional singer, and nobody knows my job to where I can just have them come swing in to stage manage the shows that I'm in, and they can't sing, of course. But anyway, yeah, so I can't miss that, or I totally would call in sick or something. But
Chris, get your camera on for final
I
thoughts.
literally just saw your message.
Awesome. All right, let's say goodbye to Davies and if Ollie's here, and let's say thank you to Luke, Chris, and Noah.
Yep.
Well, thank you guys for having me. Congrats, David.
Thank you.
I appreciate you getting me the chance to be in the booth and just chat a bit with you guys. It was definitely fun. A lot more fun than crashing every 2 laps in the race.
And that's the man right there. Luke Mansky, series sponsor, LukeManskyRacing.com. Luke, thank you again for sponsoring us, spending some time with us. This was an awesome series. I've had a blast these last couple of weeks, and this final round was no different.
All right, guys. You had your first ever C-Fixed race in the trucks this morning. You finished third. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Well, guys, my food is here. I will be back on in about an hour and 20 minutes. If you look here, we'll go, I'll unmute iRacing for you. We're going to do the official 3 hours today. So we scroll down. I got to find it. I bet it's up here. Here it is, 2 p.m. So it is in 1 hour and 19 minutes. So I will be back on a different stream and we'll do 3 hours in the Corvette. All right. So you guys, I'll see you in a little bit.